What's going on YouTube? Today I'm going to be going over deploying a front-running bot on PancakeSwap with the wrapped BNB pair. If you're following me from my last video, I got taken down due to copyright notice, due to some audio I had in my file. Lessons learned are starting anew. So if you just follow the description of the video as far as downloading MetaMask and also funding it, make sure that it's connected to the Binance Smart Chain. And that's about halfway there. Then you just follow over to Remix, which is where the window I've started up is right now. remix.ethereum.org. This is where we're going to be building our contract, so you can pause this video if you need time. Right now though, I'm going to go into contracts. Under contracts, I'm going to create a new contract, which is with this new file, create new file icon on the top left. We're going to title this contract Front Run Bot. Let's see. And we're going to copy the contract information that I put in the description. Couple of items to look at is the lines 50 and 51. If you follow those addresses on that, that's the input address for the wrapped BNB token, which I should have up here. Yeah. So this is that address. I see the token tracker for wrapped BNB, because that's what we're going to be working against as well. There's also the Pancake router for PancakeSwap version 2, which all that information is preloaded through Function Manager that routes back to a node.js file, which was built with VS Code. So this can be run and injected on Web3, which how I will get there deploying the contract as we go. This was built with Pragma Solidity 6.6, which is the version of Remix that this was compiled in. So we go to version 6, Solidity, and that's it. Let me go compile front run bot. There we go, it compiled. So we're going to deploy this to our wallet. Okay, so we're going to do injected Web3. Make sure that your wallet is connected to Remix. So how can you make sure that it's connected to Remix? Is this should show connected, so the little light up here should turn green that shows that you're connected. And now should let us deploy this. There we go. So gas, that should be fine. I'm going to confirm that. So I was thinking we should get a confirmation transaction confirmation. You're right there at the bottom. And now we have our deployment utility right here, which is this little drop down. This gives you some information like action, token name, token symbol. Right now we're just going to copy that contract to make sure that it shows up in the BSC Smart Chain. Yes, I copy that. Paste it in BSC scan. You can see that there's an address there now. So the next step in this process is just funding your contract, which is simple enough. You just go to your wallet. See, it took a little bit of gas. I just start with 1 BNB, now we're down to basically it took less than $2. So we're going to send some funds to that contract that we just created. Make sure I got the right address in there. For the sake of this video, I will do 0.2 BNB. Might as well make it a 0.4, a little bit extra, sometimes helps. So that way we can make sure that we make an impact on the liquidity once we interact with the contract that just add liquidity within PancakeSwap. So let's give it a moment. There we go. So the transaction is confirmed. So it was sent to the contract. Next thing that we do after it's sent to the contract is we will just go over here and press the action button. The action button then engages all the constructors that I built in as far as engaging the Pancake router. It automatically buys and sells for you. So that's how that works. It'll transact the liquidity as soon as it's added to a token, and then it gives it generally. Let me see. I put it in here with this variable that it will just be 1 minute before the action sells. So you basically just do an automated buy sells within 1 minute, so it will find the liquidity, buy into that project. So that way, it will front run all the retail investors that come in. So you'll only be competing with other bots on the mempool, and will automatically sell within a minute. And then from there, it will take 90%, will automatically back to your wallet. The remaining 10% will stay within the front-running protocol. On that, 10% will automatically keep sniffing for liquidity, front-run transact the profit back to your wallet. I've had really good luck with this. In the last few weeks, I've made, several hundred BNB, which I can show the transaction or reports on BSC Scan to corroborate that. But without further ado, let's go click action, and that will start the contract. We usually only need to wait a few minutes before we get a deposit back into our address. So let me click this. It's going to ask for another signet. We come from a little bit extra gas fee. Let's just wait. So that way we can have our contract look for liquidity within PancakeSwap. And once it finds it, it'll automatically transact. Generally, this just takes about a minute. There's new contracts with added liquidity pretty much every minute of the day, because everyone's coming out with their new little rug pull shitcoin. But at least if we can get ahead of that, we can make a little bit of profit as soon as they drop the liquidity, because we're buying it on the same block of the liquidity. So there's anyone that's transacting directly through PancakeSwap are going to be in front of them. Alright, let me take a look. I can almost guarantee that I got something back by now. And there we go. Yeah? It's already around 50x. So the longer we wait, that will automatically reinvest that 10%. And it transfers back the 90%. So the actual profit was a little bit higher than that. There is still 10% in that front-running pool that's still looking for liquidity. Can run this cycle multiple times a day. You could have upwards of 1,000 BNB a day if you use a larger amount than I started with. Well, good luck. Happy front-running.